Alright boys, 12 December still, I believe, 5:20 p.m. She's dark out here. Got this Manticore on. Let me turn this camera off briefly. Alright, camera back on. I may have a suggestion for an update for this machine. It could help people. I think it might help them. You know, a bottle cap needs to be highly respected by metal detectors. They can do a lot of masking. But when we sweep a machine that's got bottle cap reject on it, we either don't hear anything with a horseshoe button in or out, or we hear iron tone with a horseshoe button in on this machine. So on a lot of other machines with bottle cap reject, you would hear no iron tone with iron tone off. With iron tone on, you would hear iron tone if you're rejecting the bottle cap. But those machines don't do like this machine. This machine here puts nails in one region and bottle caps and maybe flat iron in the bottom. So wonder if my lab could do an update where you could, let's say you're in a park, you're in more of a site that's prone to bottle caps, okay? So wonder if my lab could do an update where they break these two regions apart and you could activate the lower ferrous limits with iron tone. See that right there? When you set that, and you set that, that drives the ferrous pitch and the volume, drives both the upper and lower ferrous limits region. Well, I wonder if you could deactivate the upper. You have it in the machine like I do right there. So if you come across a nail in a part, you wouldn't hear anything. If you come across a bottle cap, you would hear an iron tone. And then you could look down at the screen and you'd see it paint down there at the bottom. And then you would have two choices to make. You could say, oh, well, let's sweep tightly around that, keeping the coil perimeter around. You might unmask a non-ferrous target, or B, dig it and then re-sweep. So this thing would tonally, now remember, it could get you on some flat iron doing that too. But in places like parks, okay, and some other places, maybe even on the beach, this thing would sound off with an iron tone letting you know, high chance maybe, higher chance, oh, bottle cap. And then you get to address it the way you see fit. Unlike the current scenario, on how this machine is set up, you can't tell the difference between a bottle cap and a nail by tonally, you know, sweeping the machine. So I think MindLab could do this, and it might help some people. Yeah, to know, you know, to place odds that it's a bottle cap, even flat iron would be masking more than a nail, so that wouldn't be that bad either. The machine would be telling you more tonally by doing it like this, wouldn't it? So you wouldn't hear the nails, but you would hear, you know, the way I'm talking about it. But now they could even, you could disable the bottom and enable the top, or you could have them both enabled. Of course, you know, you disable all of them in that configuration with a horseshoe button out. There, you're enabling both. I wonder if I don't want to enable both. Give me an option there, MindLab. Give me an option to enable the top upper ferrous limits or the lower ferrous limits, depending on what kind of site I'm in and what my mission is. All right, it's going to conclude the video.